Hey everyone, my name's Anthony.
And my name's Aaron.
And this is Luigi's Mansion.
My buddy here is going to show me what's up with this game, right?
Yep. So Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for the GameCube back in 2001. And it still is one of my favorite games to this day.
Yeah, he insisted on playing this, so I'm going to have to sit through it and watch it.
Yeah, I literally forced you to do this. He's tied up.
Yeah. Well,
No.
we'll let them use their imagination, but on with the games, right?
All right, file 3.
And so this is really heck of a situation he's got himself involved in, right?
Yep, so Luigi's Mansion. Not what he expected.
Well, is it really his mansion though? Because it doesn't
Well, he
belong to
won
him.
it. Luigi won this mansion.
But how does he have the deed, or did
He's got that paper. It says it's his mansion.
that just seems like a trap? Like somebody's like, "Hey, dude, I've got a free mansion for you. Just come and get it."
Well, it may seem to be that.
You have no defense for that. You have no defense. Exactly. Like there's no way that this is legit at all.
Well, I mean, it is already pretty suspicious that this mansion looks like this.
And it's pretty standard for haunted house, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's not. I mean, Luigi.
So clearly the game is telling you not to go in that door because it's just got all kinds of crap all over it.
Let's try going in here and see what happens.
Oh dang!
You get hurt.
You actually lose health for doing
I've never
that.
tried killing myself on that door. I wonder what happens if you die at this part.
You're like a mad scientist where you want to experiment with random stuff in games.
Sometimes, yeah.
Just kill yourself on the first thing in the game, on that door, and see what happens.
I'm sure it just says, game over. How are you this stupid? But
You think the game is super insulting? Like the person kills themselves on that?
not a Nintendo game, but there are games that do that.
Do you think this is a pretty friendly game, for getting your feet wet, the game? Well, I mean, you mentioned how it came out for the GameCube, right?
Yep.
Like one of the first games. I guess more so what I'm saying is, do you think this game or presents a good enough challenge, on top of the fun?
I mean, I had a hell of a time playing this game my first time. I did not do great. I mean, I was able to beat it, but it was not easy.
Well, you were a dumb little kid.
Yeah, I was a very
right?
stupid child.
Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not insulting you on purpose.
No, I'm insulting me. I was
Yeah.
a stupid child.
No, I get that.
So only now we find out this very haunted mansion actually is full of ghosts.
Yeah, look at this dude cruising around on the floor, trying to catch this ghost. See, this is why you're important, because he clearly
because he can't do it.
he can't play the game, so he needs you to play the
Yeah,
game.
this game would be way harder if you played as this guy.
Yeah. Oh, but at least see, here's the cool thing. He was being dragged around. He failed, but he's still smiling. That's something to share with the world. It's optimism in its purest form.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool guy.
That's all you have to say. He's just he's a cool
I
guy.
was actually looking at his face really intently because you can kind of see through his goggles, and
No.
I think he doesn't have eyes.
But here I am trying to talk about something of higher purpose,
and I was just too busy staring at his face.
You're just he's
he's
cool.
Does he have eyes? He may not have eyes behind those glasses. And you're talking about how he's an inspiration to us all.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I don't know.
So this is... Well, he's gonna introduce himself, I believe. Oh, he already did. This is Professor Egad. So this guy's always been living here, and he tells us that this mansion actually disappeared. He's always been living here.
So he's been staking out his claim in this part of the woods.
And this mansion disappeared. And he basically just told us that, yes, this contest was indeed a scam.
I've just been living here for 20 years. I've been living here since I've been 20.
Yeah.
And, there's been nothing else.
Yeah, I was just living on this empty hill, and all of a sudden, there's a mansion here.
That just makes me think he has problems at home. Maybe
this is his home.
Well, no, I mean, like, he went out of... Never mind. Just forget about it.
What am I being obtuse?
No, but anyway.
So, we have our controls.
The control screen where the only thing that changes is the movement.
Yeah.
Like, do you like that? Like, that it's forcing you to play the game
Well,
with all
I mean,
those other controls?
at least
Except you get a choice when it comes to movement.
Well, at least you have a choice. And I will choose to go into sidestep mode, because I like that more.
Okay. You just think you're more important.
Well, I just like to sidestep my problems. So this is the tutorial. So we are forced into this tutorial. It's not that long, though.
You're forced. There's no way to skip. Wait,
Well,
so even if you play the game, like, because there's New Game Plus with this, right?
Yes, in New Game Plus, you do not have to do this.
Oh, I see. So it lets you skip then.
Yes.
Okay. See, like, some games, they paint the tutorial as, like, part of the main game. And it's not, like, a side thing. But I guess in this situation, they just want to make sure that you know how to play the game.
So, this tutorial teaches about, I guess, combat in this game. We have two weapons, the flashlight and the vacuum.
Okay.
So we need to use a flashlight to stun the ghost, and then use a vacuum to suck him up. If we don't stun the ghost, the vacuum doesn't do anything to them. So we need to use a light to stun them, and then we can get them. Once we actually have the ghost, we need to, well, I guess the professor is explaining the same things I am, but...
Well, I mean, for the convenience of the people that do not want to read.
Yeah, so we need to pull the stick away from the ghost to do damage to it.
You're effectively, at this moment, a living TLDR.
Yes. Because I'm not reading. So I'll let this ghost drag me.
You're just like, screw me.
So I'm not holding the control stick at all, and he's just dragging me around. So I need to hold the control stick to fight against him and to pull him in.
Gotcha. You took a bit of damage there, too.
Yeah, it is. It's usually not a good idea to let ghosts drag you around.
Whoa! That was pretty slick, dude.
Yeah, I missed one, though. That's fine.
Hey, you made the professor hype. You see that?
Yeah.
He was fist bumping and everything.
Oh, I missed two. But I got all of them but one.
So is this the end?
The tutorial? Yes.
Alright.
He's going to offer to go to the gallery, but we are not going to go because...
that's boring.
Because we hate art.
Maybe you hate art. I like
I
art.
hate art. No. I like art, but there's no art in the gallery right now.
I think you're the only... Well, I mean, out of the two of us, you're the one that took an art history class, actually.
Yes, in high school.
I mean, I like art, but I haven't actually...
It was AP art history, and I got a 3, so... Oh, shit.
It's okay, the cutscene wasn't that exciting.
Well, and I can... That cutscene happens every time we go to his...
Oh, I see.
Every time we leave his lab.
So don't worry, viewers. You will see
so next
Professor
time,
Egad waving away Luigi.
Yeah, so next time I will play the cutscene entirely. That's just a habit. I've played this game so much.
So my memory's kind of bad. Was Toad here when we first came?
No. Toad only appeared now.
Oh, I see.
He's basically saying, I can't find Mario anywhere. So Mario came here before us, and he just disappeared.
And he's sad because he can't find Mario.
Yes. And
but he's happy now that Luigi's here.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Mario. That's good enough.
Luigi is just Mario Plus or something like that.
Yeah. He's Mario Light.
He's Green Mario.
He's other Mario.
Yeah.
Mario and other Mario.
So now we go back in the same
Yep.
room? Oh yeah, because now we have the vacuum.
Yes, now we have weapons to fight ghosts. All you need to fight ghosts is a vacuum and a flashlight.
Seems legit. I could roll with that.
Now let's blow out these candles because they're annoying.
Oh, here we go. Now you've done it.
Yeah, he really liked those candles. They were nice. They were purple flame. It's not easy.
I mean, like, purple's a pretty good color. But these guys...
I'm trying to think of what element you need to burn to get purple. I'm probably gonna get corrected, but it's...
Are you really trying to be, like, chemistry? Or trying to, like, work some chemistry here? We'll figure it out at some point. But for now, you've got, like...
Yeah, now I got ghosts.
You got ghosts to deal
with. I have enough thinking about science. It's time to think about ghosts.
Enough trying to be a practical person in reality. Let's pretend to be Luigi for a little bit. You're thinking too much about, like, the periodic table. You weren't able to avoid the ghost right there. Can you just like suck up everything, or is it only like cloth material?
Only there's some small things you can suck up, but it's mostly just cloth and ghosts.
I do like how in that kind of regard, like where you can suck up stuff, it's like, I mean, it's such a minor thing, but it actually like works, and it has all the physics in the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just like just use a vacuum on the ground. You'll suck up dust. So it's like
really?
a real vacuum, yeah. So every time you get a key, the map will pop up telling you what door that key goes to. It's usually in a room. It's usually an adjacent room, but sometimes it's not.
It's just kind of like, here, you got this item. This is exactly where to use it.
Yeah. So yeah, keys.
It's like no sense of mystery whatsoever.
Yeah, so keys don't use Zelda rules. Every key goes to a specific door.
I guess this is like just a confrontation room or something.
Yeah, I mean, early on, you're just gonna have, well, not even just early on, mostly through the game, you're just gonna have a lot of rooms that are just random ghosts.
This is just like, I guess it's like the game training you just to like deal with ghosts already.
Yeah.
Or like get used to it. Because I remember, actually, you've never played like Splinter Cell, right?
Not really.
Well, so there was a like a documentary on the first Splinter Cell game where you could just watch it, and one of the developers of the Splinter Cell game talked about like his philosophy on like game development or something,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, when you're making the game or like you're creating levels, you want to have like progressive challenge, like you want to introduce the player into doing certain situations that they'll just get used to over time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a common sense thing to do.
So that seems exactly like what this is.
Yeah, and that's a philosophy that I think Nintendo in general excels at.
Like progressive challenge.
Yeah, and like very organically teaching you concepts. Like, there's a lot of examples I can use.
Okay, name one.
Like in Super Mario 3D World, there is a point where you need to blow into the microphone to like make platforms move. And right next to one of the platforms is a bunch of like tiny mini Goombas. And if you blow on the microphone near the mini Goombas, they get blown away.
Oh, that's pretty.
So it tells you to do something, and then it shows you like a secondary effect that you can also use it. So that's the game teaching you that you can blow on the mic to blow away the Goombas by making you blow on the microphone to do something else, and it just shows you, oh, you can also do this.
Ah, I see. That's pretty sweet. And then you got like these weirdos, like ghosts with bananas.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Fake, well, intangible ghosts, but real bananas.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think this game is too much for me at times.
This game is very silly. Like, even though you are in a haunted mansion with only a flashlight and it's full of ghosts that are trying to kill you, this is not a horror game at all. This is like a...
Well, then it fits, like, Luigi's character perfectly, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is scary for Luigi, but Luigi's a scaredy cat.
But again, it just, like, it fits his character. Like, he's kind of, he's kind of quirky.
Oh yeah, Luigi has a lot of personality. I think Luigi's a great character.
Oh, here's another crying toad.
Another toad, and this guy is just lost.
Now, this is something I've always wondered. It's like, so, is Toad actually just kind of like an abstract name for, like, all of those kind of creatures? Or is Toad actually a person?
Okay, well first we're going to warp. You can use mirrors to warp if you scan them.
If you feel like being lazy.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to use it like 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to use it every opportunity I get, because I'm very lazy. On the question of toads, it's different from game to game. Sometimes it's just called Toad. Sometimes Toad is like the name of the species, and every toad has its own name. Like Paper Mario, all the toads have their own names.
It's like whatever Nintendo feels like Toad has to be at the time.
I mean, pretty much.
Whatever Toad is.
Like the idea of Mario canon is a very tenuous one.
You want to put Mario canon in quotes, right?
Yes, at best. So Professor Gad right now is warning us that the ghosts that we're about to fight in these rooms are going to be much tougher than we have.
So that means you're going to take them out real fast, right?
Hopefully.
Well, you wasted all the other ghosts. No problem.
Yeah. So the gallery was empty because these are the ghosts that escaped from his gallery. So they are the strong ghosts.
And we're gonna tackle those guys next time, right?
Yep. Because we are out of time, and I don't want to fight them right now.
All right. Well, next time those ghosts are getting what?
Next time those ghosts are getting what for.
All right.
How do we calm down the upset baby?
Put it to sleep.
We throw a ball at it. We play with the baby.
This is why you'll never work in a daycare center, dude.